So we'll be starting with the same way how we did it last time. We'll share the results with all of you. How was your last week's result? So this time it's exactly 1 week result, right? So we'll see how you have improved, what happened, what is the changes in the weight and all. And please don't worry about weight change if it has not reduced too much, or if it has not reduced, or if it has increased. Don't worry about it, because you are in a healthy eating habit. As I think last week also many of you were telling, and we also say always that weight reduction is a byproduct of whatever you're eating. So you are eating healthy, you are coming out of your many problems, you are adopting a good eating habit, a good healthy lifestyle. So don't worry about the less weight reduction or more weight reduction. You have to see other changes in your body, like your inch loss, your maybe your digestion, how it is improving, everything. Okay, so don't worry about all those things. Just focus and continue with the meal plan. We'll be sharing with you all the results, and then we'll quickly take some excitement. Then Sam will cover very important point, which he has already told, that he's going to talk about the carbohydrates. So there are lots of myths around carbohydrates. When people start reducing weight, they think, okay, how can we without the carbohydrates? Or there are lots of questions around carbs. So he'll be taking those things today and helping you to clear your doubts. And then finally, at the end, we will have the question and sessions. Chalo. So shall we start now with the results part? It's already 11:04, and I think many of you have joined also. So welcome to Sam and Limi's 30 days weight loss challenge of Jan-Feb month 2023. So we are going to share the result of 12 days. Great. So as a team, we have reduced 40.08 kgs in 12 days. So now we'll quickly go through the individual results. So, wow, Sirisha 4.6 kgs in 12 days. Awesome. Next is Madhavi 4.2 kgs. Good. That's good result. Madhumita 3.2, 12 kg in 12 days. That's great. Devi 2.9 kgs. Awesome. Jabin 2.65 kgs. Great. Kanchan 2.5. Good result. Manju 2.4. That's awesome. Vilma 2.4 again. Aisha 2.3. Good. Geeta 2.3. Usha 2.2. Awesome. Rini 2.1. Bhuvna 1.65. Rashmi Murli at 1.55 kgs. Rashmi Rai at 1.45. Seema 1.3. Chitra 1.55. And Ganga at 1.1 kg. Awesome. Congratulations, everyone. So I can see all of you have reduced more than 1 kgs, and many of you have reduced 3 plus, 4 plus in just 12 days, and with a healthy diet, with a healthy eating habit. Okay, so quickly, if anybody want to share their excitement of this 12 days, how it went, then you can quickly take it, and then we'll move on to our very important session. Anybody, if you want voluntarily, you can just unmute yourself and share your excitement. What do you want to share?
Anything you guys can share. You want to? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling bad? Not happy with Sam and Limi? अरे यार तुम लोग कुछ नहीं कर रहे हो हमारे लिए. So you can share anything. So we will take the feedback back and then we'll try to help you out. तो कुछ बोलना है? Okay. Don't want to speak. Okay, no issues. We'll take questions in the last actually. So let me share some of these details. Nobody has anything, so we will start off. Configuration and let me share the screen. Okay. Let me know if you can see my screen. Yes. Okay. Okay. Fine. Let me go into. Okay, thank you very much for joining everybody on time and being part of salmonlimit.com. So very very important. So we always believe that we require universe and universe do not require us. Because of you guys we exist. So just want to give you a little more information about health and wellness or how we transformed ourselves and how you can also do the same to transform yourself. It's a simple conscious living which can help you out. It's just that you just have to conscious about what you want to eat. But there are three things which mainly important to make sure your health is very good. The first thing is mindset. Second thing is your food and nutrition, what are you taking on a daily basis. And third thing is your physical workout. These three combinations will definitely help you out because you may be eating the right food, but your mindset is not good. You have a lot of stress in your life. You're not happy about it because we have seen some messages today morning also. Somebody lost 500 grams and they told, I'm not happy about it. So you should be happy about it because if you're losing 500 gram is there. So there are a lot of people who are not going and eat also after doing diet for months together. So if you're losing in 5 days or 6 days, you're losing 500 grams, you should be very happy about it. You should celebrate it. Maybe go and take some sweet and eat it, saying that I'm just going to celebrate because I lost 500 grams. That's how the happiness will can help you to lose the next 500 grams in the future. Food and nutrition, be conscious about what you're eating. So it's just that to think about what I'm eating is going to give me a good health or not. Lastly, physical workout. A small amount of workout is required for everybody because without that it's not going to help you in longer run. Maybe you'll lose weight, but you may not continue that for a longer time. A small moderate 40 minutes or 50 minutes of exercise on a daily basis keeps your body flexible and ongoing towards. So we just want to share our transformation. I feel I just added in the group. Actually, this is how I was. We were in last 2-3 years we could transform ourselves. So we did a lot of time tested method. We joined a lot of programs online, offshore, onshore. We went to pick up some of the international courses and find out, what is making people to lose weight and become healthy and why we cannot do it. So one thing which we discovered was one of the topmost thing is mindset. What is there in your mind actually? Because most of the time people want alternative, right? In the group, all some of them say, "Oh, I did not have atta today. I did not have moong today. I did not have bread today." So if you want to transform, you need to plan yourself on the previous day itself. एक दिन पहले ही आपको प्लान करना पड़ेगा क्या क्या चाहिए मुझे नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग व्हाट शुड आई रिक्वायर वांट टू मेक श्योर एवरीथिंग इज रेडी because it is not my health or Lily's health, it is your own health, your own family's health. You need to plan for it. It's something like that. No, बच्चे को अगर स्कूल जाना है, if you want to go to school, if you want to send your kid to school, what do you do? Previous night you will make sure everything is ready, your dress is ready, your food is ready, what you will prepare for the food, like what you know to prepare for the lunch and everything. You will take their homework books, everything, class work books, everything, keep it in the bag so that the morning is good. So it's everything like that. Whatever you do on the previous day makes you to plan the next day. So plan your day, plan your week, plan your month, plan your year. Everything will become in a proper way. You may not go in exactly as a plan, but at least 80% if you follow the plan also, result is inevitable. You will get the results. Okay, let me go into this. One of the biggest myth what people have is carbohydrates. Actually, some of them say that no, how can I live without carbohydrates? Rice ke bina kaise? Without eating rice, will you live? No, not possible at all. I don't get sleep. I don't get that satisfaction if I don't eat rice. And stuff. So as I said in the last one meeting, carbohydrates is available in all the foods what you eat. Whichever food you take, most of the but 99% of the foods have carbohydrates, so you don't have to worry about it. Carbohydrate is available, but only thing is now you need to choose on which carbohydrate to use more, which carbohydrate to use less, because carbohydrates not only increase your weight, but carbohydrates also will increase your glycemic index, the glucose index in your body. It can increase your HbA1c. Over a period of time, you can become diabetic. Most of your organs can get affected only because you're eating a wrong carbohydrates. Yes, rice is good. Maybe 50 years back, rice was good, but today it is not good because everything is processed. A lot of things is happening before the rice comes into our hands. In the olden days, never used to happen from the ground. Directly used to get it into the kitchen. Now it is not happening, right? So carbohydrates. So let me now divide carbohydrates into four parts, or maybe four different carbohydrates, which is something which I learned from some of the sessions which I attended from all the doctors' conferences actually. So there are these four different type of carbs actually. One is super fast carbs, second one is fast carbs, third one is medium carbs, and slow carbs. So where are we now? Is we are in the super fast carbs. Most of the people are in the super fast carbs, and that is what we are trying to do in the study based programs. Also reduce the super fast carbs and give you more, medium and slow carbs. Over a period of time, if you can, be here in the slow carbs, which will help you to make sure you are eating the right thing actually. Okay. So when I come to the superfast, I'll explain you what examples I can give you some examples of superfast carbs, fast carbs, medium carbs, and slow carbs, which can help you out to be conscious when you're eating these things and make sure it's going to help you, to live a healthy life. So now coming to your eating super fast carbs or faster, what happens when it? And I'm not going into too much of technical things here because that will also not help you because some of them may not understand what I'm talking. Some of them may understand. Some of them may have questions. Some of them may say I'm wrong. Also, that's okay. So let me tell you generally what happens on a super fast or fast carbs actually. See, if there is a quick glucose spike, we call it as food with high glycemic index. I think you would have heard about in the market now with the rice without glycemic index or with low glycemic index, just like what you say is in gehu, what you used to get then? Gluten, yeah. So gluten-free item, something like that you will get nowadays is glucemic index, low glucemic index items. So basically the rice. So what it means is basically when you eat a glucose, when you eat a carbs, actually the glucose will spike up quickly. When the glucose will spike up quickly, what happens is you require increase in your insulin as well. So the body will try to increase your insulin as well. So over a period of time, what happens, right? When you're just in a moment. So when your glucose travels the body to insulin, which is produced by pancreas, superfast and fast demands for high insulin. The insulin production is more required in your body now because your carbs is more in your body. So over a period of time, our calls, cells will reduce affinity towards insulin. It's called as insulin resistance. Means insulin is produced in so much in excess, quickly, and after that becomes insulin resistant. That is where you move into HbA1c higher, or maybe you'll get diabetes and stuff like that. Over a period of time, body demands to create more insulin by pancreas. What happens is insulin resistance and excess production of insulin is called as hyperinsulinemia. These are all diseases you would have heard about. Insulin, what you call it as insulin resistance, hyperinsulinemia. These are some of the terms what they use it as. You don't have to go into technical things. Basically, when you eat normal carbs, high carbs, your rice or idli, dosa, whatever in white, actually, these things happen. When these things happen, what happens? You become, very much what do you say, become, your insulin, what is produced in your body, which will not resist actually the glucose. It will not be of use. That is where you need to put insulin from the external source. It's not that, your insulin is not produced actually, but what is produced by body is not useful in your. So insulin is a fat producing hormone which will lead to obesity. So which is very, very important. You need to understand actually when the insulin goes higher in your body, your fat also will increase in your body. So that is why when you increase your carbs, your insulin goes high. Insulin is good for your body, right? Insulin is required to bring down your glucose level. The challenge here is when it is increased in a very, very higher level, it increases fat also in your body. So that you need to understand, which nobody talks about it. If you go and do a Google search and stuff like that, you will get to know what exactly happens. Because insulin is good, but actually it is also producing the fat. This is not good for your body. Okay. When we go for checkup and check cholesterol and fasting blood sugar, what do we check? That we don't check for biomarker of insulin. So what we suggest to people is when you go for checkup in next checkup in your hospital or maybe a center, just do a check for a biomarker of insulin. Okay, so because biomarker of insulin gives you what is the level of insulin produced in your body, and it is within the level of, if it's going high, it is too bad for you guys to take. Okay, so carbs eating will be there. So this is particularly about super fast and fast carbs. Now I'll give an example of what are super fast carbs and fast carbs, which is affecting your body in a wrong way. Before that, let us talk about what are the problems created by hyperinsulinemia or maybe a fast carb or super fast carb, glucose metabolism, fat production mobilization, protein metabolism, mitochondrial functions, inflammation. All these things are spoken by doctors in the hospitals or maybe when you go to any checkups and all. It affects hormone functions, thyroid, estrogen, testosterone, impacts microbiome or gut health. Gut health will be heavily affected because of these hyperinsulinemia. It impacts uric acid metabolism, creates endotoxin, which will lead to inflammation and metabolic dysfunctions. Okay, so sorry, so it will have these kind of issues in your body. So now if you look at some of the things, example, it affects hormone function, thyroid, estrogen, testosterone, cortisol. All these things are required in your body. Everything what for a normal function of your body, all the hormones, all your glands, everything should work in a proper way. But only challenge is it has to be in a managed level. It's not something should not go high, should not go high. Something should not go low, should not go low. Everything is required. Example of in a vitamin, if you take vitamin B12 is very required in a very small quantity in your body. If it goes high also is a problem, it is goes low also is a problem. So we have to manage it. So how it does manage? Body has a capability to manage actually. Only challenge here is when you eat wrong food, you are taking out the capability of the body to manage those things actually, the glands or the hormones or whatever is there. So you need to eating right food is the mantra base. So let me take you through the fast carbs and super fast carbs actually here. So, what are super fast carbs? Sweets, what to eat on a daily basis with ghee, without ghee, what with a lot of sugars, aerated drinks, your Coca-Cola, Pepsi, whatever, sugary drinks, any kind of bottled drinks, whatever, ice desserts, whatever it is. This was lamb or something. I don't know. There's spelling mistake here. Cream biscuits, so chocolates, wafers, whatever you eat, actually, anything which is of too much of sugar added into it, they call it as super fast carbs. Actually, these super fast carbs will boost your energy like just like this. You go and take a super fast carb, you will become energy. But only challenge is that only energy will be boosted, but not your health will not be boosted through. So that is the only challenge. At the same time, what happens when you take this super fast calorie? Because these are all processed food, although it is low in calorie. Example, Pepsi will tell diet no less or maybe diet Coke or a diet Pepsi, something like that. It does not have a sugar in it, but it will increase your energy. But the challenge here is because it is a processed food, sugar level is low, but you have all other additives which is going to affect your health. You think that okay, it's a no calorie. Why I'm putting on weight? Because there are other additional things in the Pepsi and Coke which you are not noticing. You're just noticing on the sugar level, but there are other additives which is affecting your body in a wrong way. When it comes to fast carbs, refined polished grains, white food examples, any white food, your idli, dosa, appam, uttappam, pattu, anything in white, what you get it actually, puttu kadala, whatever you eat it actually. So all these things are white food example. Any white food you take it, most of them are super fast or a fast carbs. Okay, I have mentioned the appam, maida, sweet fruits. Sweet fruits, including apple, is also a fast carbs. So banana is also a fast carb. So you think that okay, an apple a day can keep your doctor away? Yes, it will keep you, but it will not help you to on a long ongoing basis. Yes, once you become to your ideal weight every day, if you eat an apple, there is no harm in it actually. But when you're in weight loss journey, it is better to avoid apple, banana, and stuff like that because these are all sweet fruits actually, which has too much of sweet will increase your weight. The calories will be more. Milk, most of them have this habit of drinking milk in the night and say that okay, milk is there. So go for any kind of what we herbal milk. Or when I say herbal milk, maybe almond milk or soya milk, those kind of things. Don't drink any other animals' milk. Right? It is not recommended to that. Yes, milk is good for a period of time, but if you're on a weight loss journey, it is not good for you because it will not because the digestion will be impacted to milk actually. Honey is also fast carb, jaggery is also hard carb. So if you're eating in too much in excess, it is a problem. But in a very small quantity, it is okay to go. Because if it's naturally made honey and jaggery, it is okay to go because it's coming from the nature. You can take. Coming to example of medium carbs, whole grain examples, brown rice, all type of millets, starchy vegetables, carrot, beetroot, sweet potato, yam, pulses, all these have carbs, but it has a medium carbs, which means it will not boost your energy very quickly, or it may not give you everything very quickly, but the carbs is available to run your body with how much your carbs is required. That much of carb is already available. You don't have to eat rice to take care of your carbohydrate requirement of your body. As per RDA, through the medium carbs also, you will get carbohydrates. One thing you need to take out from your mind is anything white in food, any sweets, drinks, everything will not help you in a weight loss journey. Please avoid those. And if you are feeling hungry, go for medium carbs and slow carbs. Eat more thing. Maybe eat more cucumber, more carrot, more salads. Maybe made up of something about sprouts and things like that. Eat more, no problem at all. Maybe go and eat some vegetables and fruits more also. If you're making a sauteed vegetables, if you're not, happy with maybe 150 grams, take 300 grams. It's okay. If you're going to take 300 to 400 grams sauteed vegetables, it's okay to go because it is not going to harm your body. But if you're taking only 50 gram of sweets also, it is going to harm your body in a different way. That is where you need to take about. So you don't have to starve in a weight loss journey. Eat right food more. It is not going to affect your body in any harmful. Okay, so medium carbs are all grain, brown rice, all type of millets, or whatever you have medium grains. When it comes to slow carbs, very important. If you want to lose your weight very quickly, you can get on the slow carbs completely. Leafy vegetables, vegetable grown above the ground, anything grown below the ground, don't use it. It will not increase. It will help you in weight loss. Sprouts, microgreens, grass, wheat grass, legumes, nuts and seeds. These are things which will help you to completely keep your glycemic index in a normal level. So you will not get into a diabetic and all those stuff. And also it will easily you can lose your weight back. Improve or increase more medium carbs and slow carbs in your body. After this 30 days also, it's better if you can reduce these two things, super fast carbs and fast carbs on a longer run. See, over a period of time, you will not get that craving. You will aram se follow it. Once in a while, when you find out, when you go out, maybe a function or maybe you're traveling somewhere, going out on a trip and stuff like that, you don't have a choice. You whatever you get in the market, you need to eat it. Go and eat it, no problem. But once you come back, follow those things. Okay, so I think most of them got that actually. So why we are doing to do that? If you see that most of the things what you have reduced is all your fast carbs and medium carbs. We are trying to keep you on the slow carbs on a daily basis. Okay, there are something like a no carbs also. When I say no carbs, which very minimal in carbohydrates is meat, fish, butter, cheese, ghee, egg. But at the same time, if you are going to eat this in a very high quantity on a daily basis, it is not going to help. It doesn't mean that lemon, honey, water. Somebody told me, sir, Sam, I'm trying to lose weight on a daily basis. I'm not losing it. I asked them, क्या करते हो weight loss करने के लिए? मैं हर दिन lemon honey water पीता हूँ. और क्या करते हो? और कुछ नहीं करता हूँ. तो हर दिन लेमन हनी वाटर करने से क्या होगा? फेसबुक ने बोला, इंस्टाग्राम टोल्ड एक्चुअली every day drink honey lemon water you lose weight, but without doing anything else, drinking only honey lemon water कहाँ से होगा? कुछ नहीं होने वाला. Right? Nothing is going to happen. Somebody was telling me, Sam, I am drinking 2 times AC. Oh, apple cider vinegar. I'm not losing weight. But after that, what you're doing, going and you're eating rice, you're eating all junk food and everything. Drinking AC will not lose your weight. So everything has to be balanced in a proper. Apart from that, your stress level also comes into it, right? When you're eating meat, fish, butter, cheese, ghee, whatever you're eating, it actually make sure you're eating it in the right way. Meat, cook it with a very less oil. Fish, cook it with a less oil. Or use more of cooked food rather than fried food. Butter, cheese, use it in a minimal quantity. So one day if you use it, maybe 2 days you will not use it. The third day you can use it actually. Ghee also is very good, but only problem is you are using it in the wrong way. The ghee is used in the wrong way. In the olden days in Ayurveda, what they see? Ayurveda में क्या देते हैं? So when you're eating Ayurvedic food most of the time, taking medicine, what happens is the ghee will be given you to drink in empty stomach, not with rice or not with dosa or not with appam and all. So you need to drink the ghee, in an empty stomach because it creates a lubricant in your gut health actually. When you drink the ghee on a early morning without taking anything on empty stomach, it will create a lubrication in your gut health and cleans your gut. But nobody drinks the tea in early morning. What do? They wanted to put it on a dosa and eat. They want to mix it with rice and eat. And they want to put it on a idli and eat, which is actually very, very harmful than drinking the. So you need to use it in a proper way. So you need to use how to use. So now because of taste, what you say, ghee hai, put ghee in, heat it into 100-degree temperature and eat it. It's not going to help. Okay, now what you have to do? What do we need to do today is to stable metabolism, metabolic tenacity. What our metabolic stability depends on what type of carbs you are consuming. Carbohydrates, you need to be very conscious when you're eating it. Make sure you're not eating super fast and fast carb. Due to awareness of carbs, most of us consume super fast and then fast. What you need to do? You need to get back into slow carb and that's it. Avoid all these things, whatever I was showing here, right? First two things, super fast carbs completely avoided, fast carbs completely avoided. Get into these two things. At least try to live on this medium and slow carbs. And I'm telling you, if you're 20, 30 kg above the weight, in 6 months you can lose completely. If you're just 10 kg above, if you have to do minimum 40 minutes of exercise, because if your weight is not too much, exercise will help you to reduce weight and get into shape as well as make your body flexible. So there's something which is simple thing which I want to tell you, because very it's not a very rocket science or something which you have to follow. You just have to be conscious about what you're eating. Stabilize metabolism, reduces inflammation, insulin moderation, consumes low and medium carb. That is only actually what you require to do now. So once you do this, then you will follow this. So now we'll have some quiz time. If I want to ask you, I don't know if you've really heard me what I'm telling you. So I want to ask, probably you can unmute yourself and answer. So I have shown some of these items here actually on this one. Do you want to quickly recognize what is this? Whether which category this will fall into? Is this a fast carb or maybe a low carbs or super fast carb? What is it? First one. Anybody want to answer?
What is it?
Medium carb.
Medium carb. Okay. So because see, if it is a whole grain, so when you go into your market, you will get some kind of grains where which will be in the same color, but it may not be a medium carb. It's just a colored rice. That's it. So when you cook these whole grain, right? The whole grain will break into pieces. It will not be like a whole rice itself. It will break into pieces. It will not be as tasty as your white rice. You need to be very conscious about it when you're frying it. So the whole grain is something which is completely directly coming from the farm. It is not going into any processing. They will just take out the skin of it, and then it comes to you directly. The next one, if you see here, white rice, what is this? Anybody want to answer quickly? Does it come into fast carbs, super fast carbs?
Fast carb.
Fast carb, 100%, right? Because of white rice, white in color. The next one is again a whole grain, what I've shown here. So we'll go to cucumber. What is cucumber?
Low carb.
Low carb. Absolutely, right? Because it's a cucumber and grown above the ground. What about green apple?
Low carb.
Yeah, green apple can be added in medium or low carb actually. But what about red apple?
Low carb.
Red apple is actually fast carb. So if you look at it, red apple is a fast carb because it's sweet fruit. It has a lot of sweet available in it. So, but the green apple is okay to take it because it's there. So if you look at, I can give you some of the examples also in this. Now, when you go for this problem with kidney patients and stuff like that, when people have this potassium issues and stuff like that, they say that uh, papaya, don't eat the raw one, because the potassium content will be more of that. When you have to eat the ripe content. So when it gets ripe, what happens is it will decrease the potassium content. Same thing with some of the bananas as well. So when it becomes ripe, it has more vitamin and content of nutrition will be more than you eating it raw. The same thing here as well. So when you eat a raw, the green apple does not have too much of sweet. So it comes into a, probably a medium or a low carb. But when it comes to red apple, it comes into fast carb. It's not the only thing you need to conscious about it is your red apple also has sweet as well as a chocolate also has sweet actually. But the harmness which is going to pass through the chocolate is more than that. So eating 2 apples in a day is not a harm to your body. It may not reduce weight, that's okay, but it will not create harm to your body. But the same calorie chocolate, if you're eating 1 apple, it will create a harm as well as it is not good for your body. It is not going to reduce your weight, right? So you need to think in a different term. It's not that okay, Sam told it is a fast carb, it is bad for your health. No, it's not that. It is okay to go, but avoid. If you want to avoid, what you want to avoid, is it you want to avoid chocolate or sweet or apple? I would say to avoid chocolate and sweet, not apple. Apple you can select. Cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes, your leafy vegetables come in what?
Low
All
carb.
your low carbs completely. Coca-Cola,
Super fast.
super fast carb. Anyways, banana also comes in super fast or fast carbs. What about
Fast.
What about your bendi and cabbage?
These are low only.
He's saying low carbs. All
Low.
lentils, legumes, whatever I showed, legumes. What does this
All
mean?
greens in low carb.
Yeah, all in low carbs actually, because everything is having a low carb. So you just have to be very conscious about what you're eating. That's it. So you just choose what you eat on a daily basis. When you look at the food, you should come to that. Okay, this food is not going to help me in any
What
way.
about
So you
the
just
small bananas? Yalaki bananas?
anything. It's white in color, so it's not going to help you out. See, again, what I'm telling you is one thing which you need to understand is if you're in your ideal weight, already you're in ideal weight, and if you're eating one banana in a day or two banana in a day, it is not going to harm you. But when you're in a weight loss journey and if you want to reduce weight, a small calories also if you're adding into your body, it is not going to not help you to reduce weight. So that is what I'm trying to tell you, right? Banana is not harmful, yes, but if in your weight loss journey, it will not help you because it will increase your weight over a period of time. So it's better to avoid at least when you're in a weight loss journey. Once you come back to your ideal weight and stuff like that, after that, if you're eating one banana in a day, it's not a problem at all. Okay, so now we'll go to question and answer. So we have like an half an hour left actually. So in case if you guys have any question answers, you can do that. Otherwise, I will pick up the next week's chart also and show you. Then also we can go for question and answer if you want. That?
നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിലെ ഈ നേന്ത്രപ്പഴം അത് ഇവിടുത്തെ പഴം തമ്മിൽ വ്യത്യാസമല്ലേ ബനാന എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോ അത് റോബസ്റ്റ് പഴമല്ല അവിടുത്തെ ബനാന
ഏത് ബനാന ആയാലും വെയിറ്റ് ലോസിന് ഹെൽപ്പ് ആവില്ല ഏത് ബനാന കഴിച്ചാലും വെയിറ്റ് ലോസ് ബിക്കോസ് ഇറ്റ് ഹാസ് ലോട്ട് ഓഫ് സ്വീറ്റ് ഉണ്ട് അതിൽ കാർബോഹൈഡ്രേറ്റ്സ് ഉണ്ടാവും ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ഇൻക്രീസ് യുവർ വെയിറ്റ്
അപ്പൊ റോബസ്റ്റ് പഴം
ഏത് പഴം കഴിക്കാൻ പാടില്ല വെയിറ്റ് ലോസ് ജേർണിയിൽ നമുക്ക് ഏത് പഴം കഴിച്ചാലും പ്രോബ്ലംസ് ഇല്ല ഇറ്റ് വിൽ നോട്ട് ഹെൽപ്പ്
ഗ്രേപ്സ്
ഗ്രേപ്സ് കഴിക്കാൻ കുഴപ്പമില്ല ഗ്രേപ്സ് കഴിച്ചാൽ കുഴപ്പമില്ല
Red banana extra.
See, banana itself is a problem. So you cannot eat banana at all. No? So see, what I'm telling is, if I eat a banana on a daily basis, because I'm underweight now. So I have reached my ideal weight and I'm 2 kilo less than weight. I can eat banana on a daily basis, not a problem because I will not put on weight. So I will not increase my weight because I'm already there. I'm doing workout and everything. I'm managing weight in a proper way. So for you, if you want to lose next 10 kgs, banana eating will not help you. That's what I'm trying to tell you, right? If you eat banana, it will keep on, whatever you're eating, making sure other things you're eating. If you're eating banana again, it keep you into a problem. Just like drinking milk also. Milk, if you drink, it is not going to help you. It is good for health, but weight loss journey, it will not help. So that is what I'm trying to tell. So once you reach ideal weight, after that, managing here and there, eating banana, papaya, and managing your weight, it's okay. So you can go and eat, no problem.
Underground food you're telling to avoid. So this week we had sweet potato, which is underground one.
See, that is there. So medium carbs mein aata, no. So it's not a super fast carbs.
Okay, just we have to avoid super fast.
Correct. Yeah. See, at same time, that's again, see, this is one the challenge with most of us is what is there that somebody says that just an example they aapko drink lemon water and you lose weight and you 3 times you keep on eating drink lemon water it will not lose weight. So sweet potato also if you're eating, so yeah, you need to make a mix and match. Maybe today you eat a sweet potato, tomorrow you eat makana, tomorrow you eat something else, day after tomorrow you eat something else, so that all your nutrition level is also good for your body. You're getting complete nutrition as well as you're changing your food. So see, if you go back to before 30 days, if you go back to it, check your diet chart, what way you're doing it. Most of them would have been following the same food every day. Maximum 80% same food. Morning utho, idli, dosa, kuch poha banaye khao. Afternoon roti sabji khao. Evening roti sabji khao. Same thing, right? So that is the only problem actually. Today, if you keep on changing your food on a daily basis, once you reduce your weight weight will not increase drastically. And avoid certain foods. Whichever you have, like your carbohydrates, whatever you're eating, avoid it. And certain mix and match also food also to be avoided. See, there are a lot of things in Ayurveda what they say should be you be taken care. Example, I taken a honey example actually. So if you drink honey just like that, it is a different effect on your body. If you drink honey in a cold water, it is a different effect on your body. If you drink honey in a warm water, it is a different effect on your body. If you drink water in hot water, it is a different effect in your body. There are 4 different effects of honey how you're drinking it. And if you're heating a honey and drinking it, it's very, very harmful to your body. That's why we say warm water, lemon and honey in a warm water. If you're putting a very hot water and mixing it and drinking it, it is not going to help you. So we need to be very conscious about those things. So that is it. Again, as I example also ghee I gave you, ghee and carbohydrate combination is very harmful to body. Somehow somebody found out that घी में राइस में चटनी पुड़ी डाल के खाने से बहुत मजा आता है. So hello. So if you eat with dosa, dosa के ऊपर डाल के घी खाने से बहुत मजा आता है. Yes, मजा आता है, लेकिन it is not going to help us in a healthy life. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So that is why in Ayurveda also, as I said, all your Ayurvedic medicines will they give you empty stomach will keep it because it will help you to improve your gut health. It will go and cleanse your health on a daily basis. Okay, so combinations also you have to be very watching on. So you can see whenever you use some of the things you can put because you're in the group and fitness free groups and all. You're using something, put it in the group. So we have a lot of resources to go back and check and give you some answers to it. It's not that me and Limi is a perfect in everything. We also refer a lot of we are part of different groups actually, which headed by doctors and stuff like that. They give us information. So we come from there. It's not that Sam and Limi ne kahin se dhund ke leke aaya. So we also learned from somewhere and teaching you. That's it. So we learned from them and we thought, okay, these are things happening and we did content test and we are teaching. That's it. Okay, so before we ask any questions, let me take you through this as well. So you keep your questions ready. So we will have there. So next week's plan.
Yeah, last week we have reduced very fast, very nicely, but this week it's less only. Any reason?
It could
And
be, see,
could
as I
feel-
said again,
I could
yeah.
feel that I have not lost weight this time compared to the last week.
Right. I'll tell you one more thing about it. So when I say weight loss again, so it depends again on your what exactly you are doing on a daily basis. So example, if you're following only food also will not really help you. The first thing is about definitely I'm telling you, happiness is one thing which you need to be take care of. Happiness every day when you get up in the morning, you should look into your mirror and say that laugh at yourself. I am happy about my life. Now I follow one of the gurus actually, so a couple of gurus actually, but one guru when I follow Sadhguru, he says actually. So somebody asked him a question, Sam, yeah, how can you be happy every time? So what is the reason for happiness? So he told one, two, three things you need to do in early morning when you get up. Probably it will help you also. What he was telling is, so Sam, when you get up in the morning, so start breathing. You're breathing yourself. You should be happy because you got one more day life. Because acts of people are not getting up in the morning, right? So when they sleep, they're gone. Right? Second, if you're married, put hands that side and see whether he is also breathing. If he is also breathing, then you should be happy again because my husband or wife again is happy. And if you have kids, also go to the room and check out. Okay, they are also breathing. Okay, then yes, yeah. So they are also happy. So they are also happy, right? So if you have a mom and dad, probably if you want to call your mom and dad and say, how are you? Kaise ho? वो लोग भी अच्छे हैं, happy. So do you need more reason than this to be happy? Right? Yeah, everybody is happy, everybody is alive in your home, everybody is healthy in your home. That's it. That's the more happiness what you require. So just keep your happiness index always peak levels. Don't think about what husband is saying, son is saying, whatever is there. See, I have to take care of myself. I need to be healthy. That's it. So with something like that, there'll be thousands of things in at home, maybe in office and things like that. What I will make sure is every morning I have to get up, I have to do my workout. अगर कपड़े धोने हैं, घर में कुछ पड़ा है, कुछ भी है, कुछ छोड़ दो, रहने दो उधर. ये पहले मेरा काम है. I need to take care of my body and my happiness after that. I know it's difficult for some of the women because it's there, बच्चों का टेक केयर करना पड़ता है. But after that also you have time. So take out some time for yourself and make sure you are happy about what you are supposed to do. That is more important. If stress level increases, you will not lose weight. So whatever you eat, whatever you do, it's not going to help. No, आपका stress level थोड़ा कम रखना पड़ेगा. Somehow you have to manage that. For that, if you want to do meditation or whatever, what kind of things you want to do it, so do it and make sure your happiness level is good. So yeah, we'll take questions. Anyways, we have some more time. So let me go through the next week's plan so if everybody can see it actually. So next week, small changes there in the plan actually. So I'll tell you what is the change. So this is a week 3 plan. So we will be taking methi seed 250 ml water overnight drink it. So this one, don't forget it. Everybody telling you don't give reasons now. Make sure you are putting methi seeds in the water in the night itself. Morning, no heating, nothing. You need to put the water in the methi seeds in the overnight, soak it. Morning when you get up, drink only water. No, don't drink the methi seeds. So we had one incident where somebody, put the methi seeds. Also, she took the methi seed also on the next day. So don't not fine. You just drink the water. Okay? So that is enough for you guys. The next day, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. Okay, so if you look at our this week's plan, day 3 and day 4, day 4 and day 5. So you will be having no grains at all. You will not get grains at all on day 4 and day 5. Don't ask alternative. You're not going to eat chapati rice on this day 4 because this day 4 and day 5 will be utilized to cleanse your body completely. So at least to make sure you're getting a little bit of detox, not a complete 100% detox, at least a 50 to 60% of detox. That's why you're not kept any grains. So day 1, day 2, day 3 will be, for example, moong dosa, kodo millet upma, and after that papaya banana smoothie, apple carrot, and then your non-veg paneer.
Apple should be green or red?
You can
Anything?
take red, no issues, no problem. The smoothie,
Okay.
right? No issues. If no, you're not eating not too much, maybe half apple or maybe a 3/4 of the apple. That's okay, not an issue. Okay, so
Okay.
papaya banana
Thank you.
smoothie. So this is what you're going to eat. For non-veg eaters, we have kept 1 day omelette. If you want to take omelette, you can go for it actually, or paneer bhuji, whatever is there. So when it comes to again afternoon, you can go for any mono fruit or you can go for buttermilk, optional for 1 day in a week if you want to change and you don't want to eat fruit. Try to avoid your sweet fruit if you can. If you can avoid apple, it's okay. If you cannot avoid, that's fine. Go and take it. But any other fruits available, go and don't eat banana at all. Banana, please keep it away at least when you're in a weight loss journey. Next, coming to your afternoon, so we have kept roti for most of the days. So we have different type of rotis. Try to get these rotis actually. We have chapati, normal wheat roti on a first day 1. Day 2, we have kept it jawar roti. If you can buy your jawar powder, whatever you get it packet, you can buy it if it's good for you. We kept it jawar roti. After 30 days also, you can use this. It's not that you have to use only in 30 days. You can use it. Bajra roti, if you can get bajra. If it is not available at all, then we can see about wheat roti. We can go for it, but try to get it because you will get all kind of nutrition. You are eating wheat one day, we are eating jawar one day, bajra one day will help you. Day 4 and day 5 again, we have kept cucumber salad plus beetroot salad for the vegetables. Try to get more vegetables in all these things. Actually, cucumber salad and beetroot salad, we have given a recipe separately. Please use that recipes. It will be very tasty to visit. Some of them are already had beetroot salad and we want you to eat both cucumber salad as well as beetroot salad, not only one. Okay, make sure you're eating more on that. Saute vegetables, bottle gourd, paratha, and curd. And day 7, when you make bottle gourd paratha, try to avoid too much of ghee in that. Maybe a small quantity of ghee is good enough, not too much of ghee in bottle gourd paratha. But you can add more bottle gourd. That also recipe is given. Day 7, we have given rice and dal. If you want to go for it, you can go for it. No issues at all. Okay, and evening snacks. Day 1, day 2, green tea and 5 soap almond. Day 3, green tea plus roasted peanuts. Day 4 and 5, again, we are not giving anything there. So you're not going to eat any nuts or anything. You can go for ashgod juice. This also we are given recipe. It's very simple to do it. Buy the ashgod, put it in the mixie, put some masalas and drink it. That's it. You can drink without anything. You can drink it as well. Day 6, day 7, again green tea and whatever. Take it mentioned here. Okay. So day 4, day 5 will be your detox day. Make sure you're not taking any grains on that day. It will not be, because if you don't take grains, it will hamper your digestion process. It will help you out. Last is your dinner. Dinner at 200 grams sauteed vegetable, 200 grams chickpea salad, 200 gram moong dal salad. And day 4, day 5, we have vegetable soup. So recipe 1 and recipe 2 separately given in the recipe thing. So please use the recipes. Day 6, sprouts, and day 7, grilled chicken or paneer tikka, whatever you want to make it on day 7. That will be probably Sunday, so you can use for the meat non-veg on Sunday. You can use it. Okay, so day 4, day 5, keep that in mind. No grains. You need to prepare for everything and make sure everything is ready for on the day 4, day 5. So, and the night drink will be ACV. I'm sure most of them should have this at your home. If you don't have, buy ACV. And make sure you're drinking it in a proper way. So some of them say that, okay, the taste is not good and stuff like that. It's not that. The only thing is you are going to drink it in the wrong way. This also, take it in a warm water. Don't take it in a very hot water. Warm water. Once you drink it, after drinking, quickly wash your mouth, cleanse it. Or maybe you want to brush your mouth also, your teeth also, you can brush it and clean it, because ACV has an acidic maybe a future. What happens is if you remains in your mouth, the enamel of your teeth will get lost. So that is actually tried by some of them. So it's not that it will lose, but still it's better to take care of it. After drinking, cleanse your mouth very clearly so that it's not going to help harm your teeth. Sorry? With the mother. Correct. Yeah, with the you will get apple cider vinegar and you go with the mother. I don't know what they say it as exactly, but you will get it in this one. So you can go for this Himalayan or maybe Dabur these things actually you'll get for 250 ml or 300 ml. You can buy those good brands actually for 200 rupees only you'll get it. So that will be a good thing to brag. It's the other brand. Maybe you can go for Himalayan and Dabur is good. Yeah, Dabur is also very good brand to do it as of now. Affirmation in the night and morning. I don't know whether anybody is doing it actually. So probably some of them are not losing weight too much. You can go for it. Sit, close your eyes, and visualize yourself saying what you're doing, how much you're losing, and stuff like that. It will help you. So converse yourself. So you know, tell the universe now I'm doing something and help me out to lose weight and stuff like that. Recipes: mung dosa, mung salad, spot salad, chickpea salad, oats dosa, kodo millet pongal, bajra khichdi. Just go through those recipes. If you have any questions, oats upma, paneer bhurji, papaya banana smoothie, sauteed vegetables. We are given some links also here. Grilled chicken link, how to make it without oil. Ashgord juice link also is given here. You can click on the link, then you can use that. Cucumber salad, beetroot salad, full vegetable recipe 1, recipe 2 also is given here. You can use those. Okay. So this is a recipe next week's plan. So please make sure you are following it.
ഫിഷ് ഉൾപ്പെടുത്താത്തത്?
മനസ്സിലായില്ല എന്താണ്?
ഫിഷ് എന്താ ഉൾപ്പെടുത്താത്തത്?
ഫിഷ് നിങ്ങൾ ചിക്കന്റെ സ്ഥലത്ത് നിങ്ങൾ കഴിക്കാം. മെയിൻലി ഫിഷ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കഴിക്കേണ്ടത് എല്ലാ ഫിഷും കഴിച്ചിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. സോ ഇഫ് യു ഹാവ് ടു ഇൻക്രീസ് യുവർ ഒമേഗ കോണ്ടന്റ്, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് omega-3 ഉള്ള ഫിഷ് കഴിച്ചാൽ മാത്രമേ യൂസ് ആവുള്ളൂ. അതർവൈസ് ഫിഷ് ഇസ് ജസ്റ്റ് നോർമൽ തിങ് ഇൻ യുവർ ബോഡി. ദാറ്റ്സ് ഇറ്റ്. ഇറ്റ്സ് നോട്ട് ഗോയിങ് ടു ഹെൽപ്പ് യു ടു റെഡ്യൂസ് വെയിറ്റ്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പ്രോട്ടീൻ കിട്ടണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ചിക്കൻ തന്നെ കഴിക്കും. ഫിഷിൽ അത്രയും പ്രോട്ടീൻ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. അങ്ങനെ ഫിഷ് കഴിക്കണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ ചിക്കൻ എന്ന സ്ഥലത്ത് ചിക്കൻ ഹാവ് ഫിഷ്. ചിക്കനും മുട്ടയുള്ള സ്ഥലത്ത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഫിഷ് കഴിക്കാം, കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ബട്ട് കുക്ക്ഡ് ഫിഷ്, ഡോണ്ട് ഈറ്റ് ഫ്രൈ ഫിഷ്. വറുത്തും കാട്ടി കഴിക്കരുത്. വറുത്ത് കഴിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഓയിൽ വിൽ ഇൻക്രീസ്, നിങ്ങൾ വെയിറ്റ് ലൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഹെൽപ്പ് ആവും.
അപ്പൊ കേരളത്തിലെ ഫുഡൊക്കെ മാറ്റണം അല്ലേ? ഒക്കെ കാർബോഹൈഡ്രേറ്റ്
മാക്സിമം കാർബോഹൈഡ്രേറ്റ്സ് ആണ്. മാക്സിമം കാർബോഹൈഡ്രേറ്റ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. സോ എല്ലാ വൈറ്റ് ഫുഡും നോർമലി നമ്മൾ കാലത്ത് തിന്നണതൊക്കെ എല്ലാം കാർബോഹൈഡ്രേറ്റ്സ്. അത് നമ്മള് ഫുള്ളായിട്ട് കഴിക്കാൻ നിർത്തേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. പ്രശ്നം എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മള് ഫസ്റ്റ് ഐഡിയൽ വെയിറ്റിലേക്ക് എത്തണം. ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ ഇഡ്ഡലി കഴിക്കാണ്ടില്ല, ഞാൻ വീക്കിലി 2 ദിവസം പൊട്ടുകടല കഴിക്കും. എന്താന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഞാൻ ഓൾറെഡി ഇൻ മൈ ഐഡിയൽ വെയിറ്റ്. ഐഡിയൽ വെയിറ്റിൽ വന്നതിന് ശേഷം നമുക്ക് അത് കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യാൻ കുഴപ്പമുണ്ടല്ലോ, നമുക്ക് മാനേജ് ചെയ്ത് പോകാം. യു കൻ മാനേജ് ഇറ്റ് ആക്ച്വലി. ബട്ട് ഇഫ് യു ആർ നോട്ട് ഇൻ ഐഡിയൽ വെയിറ്റ്, ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് ഗോയിങ് ടു ഹെൽപ്പ് യു ടു ക്വിക്ലി റെഡ്യൂസ്. ദാറ്റ്സ് വാട്ട് ഐ ആം
പക്ഷെ ഇവിടുത്തെ ഡയറ്റീഷ്യന്മാരൊക്കെ തരുന്നത് ഒരു ഇഡ്ഡലി തിന്നാച്ചാൽ നിങ്ങൾ അതിന് സാമ്പാർ കഴിക്കാം. അങ്ങനെയാണ് ഇവിടത്തെ.
അതെന്താന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഡയറ്റീഷ്യന്മാർ പറയുമ്പോഴും അവർ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് പറയാനില്ല. എന്താന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഇപ്പൊ അവർ പറയും സബ്ജി കഴിക്കുക, നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു പൊരിയൽ കഴിക്കണം പറയും. പൊരിയലിൽ എന്തോരം എണ്ണ ഒഴിക്കുന്ന പറയണില്ല. മനസ്സിലാവണ്ട. അത് നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലാക്കണം. നമ്മള് എണ്ണ ഒഴിക്കാണ്ട് പൊരിയൽ ഉണ്ടാക്കി കഴിച്ചിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. സാമ്പാറിൽ നമ്മൾ എണ്ണ ഒഴിച്ച് കടുവറുത്ത് എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മളെ സാമ്പാറിന്റെ ഫലം പോകാം. അവര് വിചാരിക്കുന്നത് എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മള് കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് എണ്ണ ഒഴിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് കഴിക്കണം. നമ്മൾ അതങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നില്ലല്ലോ. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ദ പ്രോബ്ലം. സോ ഡയറ്റീഷ്യന്മാര് ഫുള്ളായിട്ട് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ തരില്ല. അങ്ങനത്തെ ഡയറ്റീഷ്യന്മാരുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ അവന്ന് വെച്ചാല് ഇപ്പൊ ഞങ്ങള് ഈ 1500 rupees ഞങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ ഇത്ര ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ ചെയ്യേണ്ട. സെയിം ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ ഇഫ് യു വാണ്ട് ടു ഗെറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് സംവെയർ എൽസ്, ഗോ ടു രുജുത ദിവേക്കർ. He is the number 1 India's leading health coach. He charges 35,000 rupees for 1 month. 35,000 rupees for 1 month. ഞാൻ തന്നെ ഡയറ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. There is nothing different they are going to give you. They are going to give you the same thing, 35,000 rupees. അതിൽ വ്യത്യാസം എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ 35,000 രൂപ കൊടുത്തു കഴിയുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാം ഫോളോ ചെയ്യും.
Sorry, Sam, I
35,000
didn't
when you pay,
understand
you will
what's the
follow
question.
everything because you paid 35,000 rupees. You want to lose weight, right? But 1,500 is not powerful.
അല്ല, തൃശ്ശൂർക്കാരുടെ പോർക്ക് ഫ്രൈയും ബീഫ് ഫ്രൈയും ഒക്കെ പോയില്ലേ?
That will go. See, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഹെൽത്തി ആയിട്ട് ജീവിക്കണം എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതൊക്കെ ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും. See, end of the day, that is what you do.
അല്ല, വെള്ളക്കാലത്ത് 2 കഷ്ണം തിന്നാൻ പറ്റും.
കഴിക്കില്ല. അതല്ല ഞാൻ പറയണത്. See, നിങ്ങൾ ഐഡിയൽ വെയിറ്റിലേക്ക് വന്നതിന് ശേഷം ആഴ്ചയിൽ ഒരു ദിവസം അങ്ങനെ കഴിച്ചാലും ചീറ്റ് മീൽ കഴിച്ചാലും കുഴപ്പമില്ല. once in a week or twice in a week നിങ്ങൾ കഴിച്ചാൽ കുഴപ്പമില്ല. യു ക്യാൻ ഈറ്റ്, നോ പ്രോബ്ലം. ഓൺലി പ്രോബ്ലം മീൻസ് ഇപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ വെയിറ്റ് കുറയ്ക്കാൻ നോക്കുമ്പോൾ അത് കഴിക്കുമ്പോൾ എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ അത് പെട്ടെന്ന് പിന്നെ കൂടിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കും. അത് അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും ആവാതല്ലാതെ നമ്മൾ കുറയ്ക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. That is what the important is.
ഇവരിപ്പോ ഞാനിങ്ങനെ കാരണം എന്നെ എന്താ പറയാ പ്രൊവോക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിട്ട് എന്നും ഇത് എല്ലാ സൺഡേയും ഇവര് ഏതെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ വെച്ച് വരട്ടി നല്ല സുഖമായിട്ട് തിന്നെ എന്നെ പ്രൊവോക്ക് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുക. എന്നോട് പറയുന്നത് നിന്റെ ഫുഡൊന്നും ശരിയല്ല, അതൊക്കെ നോർത്ത് ഇന്ത്യയിൽ മാത്രം ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. നീ ഇപ്പൊ നോർത്ത് ഇന്ത്യക്കാരിയായിന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ആള് ഒരുപാട് കൊല്ലം നാസിക്കില് ജീവിച്ച ആളാണ്. അപ്പൊ അത് കാരണം ആൾക്ക് അവിടുത്തെ ഫുഡും ഇഷ്ടമില്ല, ഒന്നും ഇഷ്ടമില്ല. കേരളത്തിലെ ഫുഡ് ഇഷ്ടമുള്ളൂ. അവര് തീരെ വണ്ണല്ല കേട്ടാ. ഹസ്ബൻഡ് തീരെ വണ്ണല്ല. ഞാനാണ്
വണ്ണം നോക്കിയിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. സോ കുറെ നാളെ കഴിച്ച് അങ്ങനെ കഴിച്ചു വരുമ്പോ പ്രോബ്ലംസ് എന്തായാലും ഉണ്ടാവും.
പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് ഷുഗർ ഇല്ല, ആൾക്ക് ഷുഗർ ഉണ്ട്.
So that is what is there. So വണ്ണം നോക്കിയിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. Weight is not everything. So weight is just one way of looking at it. So വണ്ണില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാണ്ട് we cannot tell that somebody is not fat is very healthy. No, it's not that. It depends on your body also, whatever is there. ചിലരുടെ ബോഡി പെട്ടെന്ന് വണ്ണം വെക്കും, ചിലരുടെ ബോഡി പെട്ടെന്ന് വണ്ണം വെക്കില്ല. അത്ര ഇപ്പൊ ലിമി കഴിച്ചാലും വണ്ണം വെക്കില്ല. So Limi is always like this. I think Aisha will not. Aisha, you would have seen her putting on weight. No, she can eat anything. She will not put on weight. Only problem is she may not be healthy. That's right. She may not see that she is put on weight, but she will not be healthy.
Sham, one question.
Yeah,
in our diet, can we include grated coconut?
See, if in recipe it is there, you can add it actually. So again, one more thing is, if on a weight loss journey, it is try to avoid this. That is why we are avoiding it, because it will not help you to improve your, decrease your weight on a period of time. So, but if you're using chutney, example, if you're eating something, ragi roti, and if you're eating chutney, go for chutney coconut, no issues, no problem, because you're taking a very less quantity. But when you're using in a very high quantity, it will affect your weight loss journey.
Yeah, then avrika, avrika. Can we use?
You can.
And this one, avrika, lady's finger, can we use in the sorted vegetable?
It will not be good actually. Sorted vegetables will go for a toss, because the lady's finger, when you put it in that, it will readily come up that, what is that? That sticky time will come up, and so your sorted vegetables will not taste good at all.
And
if you want,
chow is there. What was
you
that?
you can use. Chow is that green color, right? Bangalore Patrika they call it.
Green color.
Green color. You can use that.
Okay.
No
and
problem.
lime water you have mentioned, plus lime water. That is plain water in with lemon, is it?
Correct.
Not a warm water.
No warm water. No. Just normal room temperature lime water. See, lime water, cucumber salad, and all those things you can drink anytime. So if you feel dizzy a little bit here and there, you're feeling headache or something like that, put a lime in the water and drink it. No problem. It will help you. It will help you to keep your energy levels always on the higher side. It also helps you in digestion. What you should not put salt is, salt will not help you actually. Salt should be taken in a very low quantity when you're in weight loss journey. It's good to do that.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Anybody have? We have 5 more minutes to go for 12 o'clock.
Sorry, Sam, I didn't understand what Rashmi asked, because I don't understand language.
Rashmi was telling, I have to leave all my Kerala food and, start eating all North Indian food. You're not giving me puttu kadla and all. You're giving me all my and all my family members are eating every day fried chicken, mutton and all. So I'm not eating. They are provoking me, telling you are out of the house. You're eating North Indian food. We are eating something. And she's telling her husband is not very, fat. In the sense he is not putting on weight. So every body is different. So it's not that everybody will put on weight, but health will not come into picture. That's what I'm trying to tell her. So probably, she's not getting that support from the family. Saying like, how they are eating very good food and she's not eating. So that's what her concern is now. What to do now? How do you go about it?
Same thing happening with me also. Last week I had loose motions and I was not well. So my husband was telling, because you changed your food pattern, you've got this.
That's a normal actually in most of the families.
Severe cramps I'm getting. So I'm not doing exercise also. Full pain. So he is blaming this one only.
That's normal with most of the families. Anything goes wrong, and when we start something and when we go wrong, so
something new,
yeah. So I'll tell, okay, because of this only, don't go. So I got sprain in my leg. I'm not doing exercise from 2 weeks. My leg is twisted. So some of them saw my pictures and they were asking, Sam, I told you don't do too much of exercise. So there is nothing, concern actually. My leg got twisted not because of exercise. I was taking my dog outside and pavement, he started running. I started running in behind him and I twisted my leg. not because of exercise. But people see in a different way. I saw you doing too much exercise in gym. This is because of what can we do? So we cannot take all everybody's opinion or everything from any time. So you just leave. Okay, ठीक है. आपने बोला कि ठीक है, कर लेंगे. That's it.
Yeah.
No offense with anybody. So everybody comes into our
Yeah.
life for some or the other learning. So keep it in that way.
Shyam,
Mhm.
regarding the meditation,
Mhm.
we have only that 5:30 session or any other session?
Only that session. Yeah. Already time crunch actually we have. So already have like 4 5 sessions running. So believe me, I sleep only 4 hours in a day. So my office goes till 12 o'clock in the night. Get up at 4:15. I'll get up and 5:30. I'll be ready for meditation. So that's how my schedule is. I'll not get to sleep in the afternoon also. I don't get sleep. That is how my schedule. Limi may be sleeping 1 or 2 hours extra because he doesn't have office to go. So afternoon she will take a little more nap and stuff like that. But with the complete tight schedule, so it's like more or less no time at all. So what I can do, see, I have sent you the audio, right? I think the Google link of Sadhguru's link actually. So whenever you get time, so you can use that link and go because that is something which I have practiced from Sadhguru and I am continuing it. I do a little bit more, next version of it also in meditation. It's a basic meditation. What I after the next version is what I do separately, but which I cannot teach people. I'm not, what you say, certified to teach people. So it has to come from a very certified trainer or something like that. So that's why I take a basic one. Basic one you can do with that Google video also, whichever I said, the YouTube video. You can switch on that and go through that. That also after explanation of it, there is how they're doing it. At 20 minutes of time, you can go with it whenever you find time. Probably after your morning course, everything is done. So sit for meditation, do it, or maybe in the evening. So it's better to do it early morning or
Yes.
maybe in the evening, like 6 o'clock, 6:15, 6:20, that time. So that after just exactly after the sunset, or maybe morning before the sunrise. That will help you out.
And for Asgard juice, do we have to strain it or can we have it like that?
It depends again. See, some of Ashgod what you get in the market now, some of them will get grinded completely. So there will be no residue too much. It will be okay to drink. But some of the Ashgod nowadays, it will have too much of residue actually. Like, clumpy kind of thing. So buy some good Ashgod, check it out. When you buy fresh one, when you go to the market, sometimes it will be lying there from a long time and it will become like a sponge kind of thing. Do that. So in case if you can drink without staining, it's not an issue. You can go and drink it. But I do normally most of the time like that. So I just take it directly from the mixie and drink it. I don't add any honey or additives.
Only
I
salt
don't.
and pepper. I add little salt and pepper.
You can add it. If you don't like the taste, you can add it. I normally don't do that. I just take it from the mixie and directly drink it. So just drink off. Because I am completely healthy. It's not that tasty, but okay. And drinking ashcot juice also to everybody. So if you want to drink ashcot juice early morning, empty stomach with your
Actually,
own
I
diet.
used to drink early morning because of this now chart. I have stopped drinking.
You can continue. It's not an issue. That's what I'm telling you. The chart. Additionally, if you want to drink ashcot juice in the morning, empty stomach, you can go and drink it. Maybe after that also you can have your own drink. Because ashcot juice is completely a neutral food and it gives more energy to your body. It's not going to harm your body anytime you drink. Morning, evening, night, anytime you drink, it's not going to harm your body. You can drink it, but don't store in the fridge. Don't make it and keep it. No, whenever you want, cut the ashcot, use it, then fresh use it and use it. So it will be helpful for you. There is no problem. And it will help you in reducing weight as well if you're drinking it on an empty stomach. Empty, but if you're not drinking empty stomach, it will not harm you, but it may not completely help you on your weight loss journey.
How do we know our ideal weight? How much is our ideal weight?
Check your height in centimeter.
Height. Oh, okay.
In centimeter. Example, my height is 168 centimeter. 168 centimeter is my height. Minus 100 is your ideal weight. It's a general way of checking your ideal weight.
Oh, okay.
Your centimeter in height centimeter minus 100. It's a general way of checking minus 100. Whatever value you get, it's your ideal weight. My ideal weight is 68 kgs. I should be 60 kgs. I am at 66, 67 most of the times. I want to increase. Actually, I want to put on more weight. I want to go above 70, but it's not happening. So I try hard to get more, but it's not happening. But it's okay. 70 till 70 if you're there. Okay. So that
As
is
long
how
as
you
you're
can check your.
healthy, it's good enough.
As far as you're healthy, it's good. That's all.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Anybody else have any questions or we'll close? Everybody
ഇപ്പൊ
okay with
നമ്മുടെ
next week, sir?
കേരളത്തിലെ മാങ്ങക്കാലാണേ. അപ്പൊ മീനിലെ മാങ്ങ ഇട്ടിട്ട് വെളിച്ചെണ്ണ ഒഴിക്കാണ്ട് തിന്നൂടെ?
വല്ലപ്പോഴൊക്കെ തിന്നാൻ കുഴപ്പമില്ല. അത് ഞാൻ അപ്പോഴും ഞാൻ ആൻസർ പറയണ എങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ, സി നിങ്ങൾക്കിപ്പോ വെയിറ്റ് ലോസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ടൈമില് ഇതൊക്കെ കഴിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ
ഇപ്പൊ
കുഴപ്പം
തിന്നിട്ടില്ല. ഇപ്പൊ
കഴിക്കാം
തിന്നു.
കഴിക്കാം. വെയിറ്റ് ലോസ് ഒരുവിധം വെയിറ്റ് റെഡ്യൂസ് ആയിട്ട് ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു 20 kg വെയിറ്റ് ലോസ് ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഒരു
എനിക്ക്
15
പ്രോട്ടീൻ കൂടുതൽ കഴിച്ചാലാണ് വെയിറ്റ് കൂടുതൽ കുറയുള്ളൂ എന്ന് എനിക്ക് തോന്നണത്.
പ്രോട്ടീൻ കഴിക്കണം അതല്ല പറയുന്നത്. കാർബോഹൈഡ്രേറ്റ്സ് കുറവാക്കി കണ്ട് പ്രോട്ടീൻ ഇൻക്രീസ് ആക്കണം ബോഡിയിൽ.
ഞാൻ കാർബോഹൈഡ്രേറ്റ് ചോറുണ്ണാറേ ഇല്ല.
പ്രശ്നമല്ല.
പക്ഷെ
കഴിക്കാതിരുന്നിട്ടും
ഞാൻ
കാര്യമില്ല.
വണ്ണം കുറയുന്നില്ല.
സമയത്തിന് കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് കഴിക്കണം. എവറി ഡേ സെയിം
ഇത്
ടൈം ഡ്രിങ്കിങ് ഈറ്റിംഗ്
ശരിയാണ്.
നൈറ്റ്.
ഞാൻ ഇന്റർമീഡിയന്റ് ഫാസ്റ്റിംഗ് എടുത്തിരുന്നപ്പോഴാണ് എനിക്ക് കോൺസ്റ്റിപ്പേഷൻ കൂടിയിരുന്നത്. ഇപ്പൊ എനിക്ക് കുറഞ്ഞു അത്. ഇപ്പൊ രാത്രി സൂപ്പായാലും അങ്ങനെ വേഗം കഴിക്കണ കാരണം ഞാൻ ഇന്റർമീഡിയന്റ് ഫാസ്റ്റിംഗ് എടുക്കുമ്പോ എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടായിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ എടുത്തിരുന്നു ഇന്റർമീഡിയന്റ് ഫാസ്റ്റിംഗ്. അപ്പൊ വെയിറ്റ് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇഞ്ച് ലോസ് വരാറുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ പറയാം കോൺസ്റ്റിപ്പേഷൻ അതൊക്കെ വരും. ഇപ്പൊ പക്ഷെ സൂപ്പൊക്കെ കഴിക്കുമ്പോ എനിക്കത് കുറവുണ്ട്.
Because fibrous food is more, right? Fibrous food കൂടുമ്പോൾ constipation കുറയും. So your vegetable fruits നമ്മുടെ ബോഡിയിൽ കൂടുമ്പോൾ, when you increase vegetables and fruits in your body, your gut will clean. Gut എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മുടെ intestine, everything will get cleansed actually. That is why your constipation will go away. That's one thing actually. So if you can ask Limi, I had this constipation problem for nearly 10 to 15 years. Nearly 15 years actually. Every day I used to crib about like. There are a lot of reasons why I came into health industry, because I was not a person like this. I was a very sick person. I had constipation problem. I was hospitalized only because of gastric problems actually. वेरम gas. तो डॉक्टर तुमको कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, तुम खाना टाइम पे खाओ ठीक हो जाओगी. ये बोलते थे डॉक्टर मेरे को. I was hospitalized. I was taken an ambulance in from office one day. I was sitting like this and doing one. After that, something hit my heart kind of here. I thought I got heart attack, but nothing else was. I was like telling my friends, carry me, carry me. I cannot. I cannot, stretch my body like this. They took me in ambulance in, maybe like 7, 8 years back. Took me in ambulance to a hospital. They admitted me. 15 years, 15 years before marriage, correct? Yeah, 15 years. They took me to hospital and they. Then after some time, doctor came telling, तुम कुछ भी नहीं हुआ है, टाइम से खाना खाओ, इतना काम मत करो, ठीक हो जाएगा, सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा. So then I thought, okay, there is something which I am doing on a daily basis wrong. So maybe I'm not following a right diet or right time. So then I started following everything perfect. Then I just changed. I became healthy, but I did not really lose weight because I do not have to lose weight too much. I was like extra, maybe like 7, 8 kgs. Then like 2, 3 years back, maybe once COVID hit, then it hit us maybe like, we want to make sure transform ourselves. That is where we started strict diet. Okay, saying that, okay, इतना ही खाना है, इतना ही खाना है. And I stopped everything. No junk food at home, nothing. अगर अभी घर में आके पूछे तो no ऐसा जंक फूड का डब्बा नहीं है हमारे पास. Before what used to happen is mixture one dabba, chips one dabba, all fried items one dabba. Everything was on the showcase. Nowadays I've taken everything and thrown out. But we will still eat junk food. I'm not telling I'm not going to eat junk food, but whenever you require, we'll go and buy only that quantity. के लिए लेके आए खा के रख दिया बस. There is no storing at home. जंक फूड स्टोर करने का मतलब नहीं. So when you store at home, what happens is it is reachable for you. अरे यार चढ़ा है थोड़ा खा लेते हैं, चलो खा लेते हैं थोड़ा. You will be poking you to eat it. It's better that you don't store any junk food at home. Always dining table पे हमारा fruits रहता है. So whenever you feel hungry when you go, you will find only fruits. Okay, चलो fruits ही खा ले. That way it is not harming your body, right? So, but problem is nowadays at home because of kids are there and stuff like that. ये एक 5-6 डब्बा होता है, उसमें बिस्किट्स होता है, क्रीम बिस्किट्स होता है, चिप्स होता है, सब कुछ होता है. And you will also feel like attracted towards it, try eating. But when you're in this journey of on a healthy basis, it's not very difficult. So RM के लिए भी हम लोग क्या करते हैं, नेक्स्ट डे क्या चाहिए उसको, अगर जंक फूड चाहिए तो नेक्स्ट डे के लिए लेके आता है बस. नो स्टोरिंग एट ऑल. यू विल टेक समथिंग एंड यू विल गिव इट टू मी. आज खाना है खा लो बस खत्म. स्टोर मत करो.
അല്ല,
स्टोर करने से क्या होता है
That's
उसको भी.
what I was
Yeah,
about to
store.
ask. Who you're managing with Arav?
सारा वीट्स everything. So मैंने उसको बोल दिया अगर खाना चाहिए तो वही खाना. So if you don't want, go sleep like that.
That's what I have got twins, no same class, so I'm thinking how to manage them.
He will eat actually. So he will eat all sort of. इसको अच्छा लगता है, sort of vegetables अच्छा लगता है उसको. Broccoli बहुत अच्छा लगता है. He likes broccoli very nice. And he says, "मामा broccoli बना के दे दो, मैं ऑफिस स्कूल में सब कुछ मैं ही खाऊंगा because nobody likes broccoli in school actually."
അല്ല നിങ്ങളെ നാട്ടിൽ
green
നാട്ടിലൊക്കെ ആരും വിരുന്ന് വിളിക്കാറില്ലേ?
ഞങ്ങൾ പോയിട്ട് നല്ലോണം കഴിക്കും. That's what I'm telling. No, so
അല്ല നാട്ടിലേക്ക് ആരും വിരുന്ന് വിളിക്കാറില്ലേ എന്ന്?
വിളിക്കും ഞങ്ങൾ പോകും നല്ലോണം കഴിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യും. So no problem. So we will manage.
അവിടെ വരുമ്പോ
to anybody's house, we won't think of diet part. Whatever we get, we eat because in our home we are eating healthy. So we 1 day or 2 day if we eat out because many of our friends say, "Oh, we are scared of calling you. What we will serve you?" We say, "Whatever you eat, you serve us. We will have. Don't worry." So that is also a problem with others. Okay, Sam and Lim eats only healthy things. How can we make healthy food for them?
നിങ്ങൾ ഇവിടെ വന്ന നൂലപ്പം പിന്നെ നാളികേരപ്പാല് കുറെ പഞ്ചസാരക്ക് ഇട്ട് തരാം. 2 ദിവസം ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വായോ, രണ്ടാളും വണ്ണം വെച്ചിട്ട് പോണ കാണാം.
Even cravings we also have. I think yesterday I told Sam I feel like having sweets, and yes, as Sam told, we buy only for a particular time ki khana kha ke khatam karna. I will not be storing it. So I went and bought jalebi and we had yesterday evening we finished it. So we don't buy it in large quantity, also small quantity. We 3 of us had finished yesterday itself. So it's not that we also don't eat, but वही होता है ना, as Sam was telling, people say okay lemon and honey is good, they keep on drinking that, but they don't think of the other part. When you're 90% of the things are going right, 10% here and there, it's fine. So, and as you're in weight loss journey, you have to be little bit strict. As Anik, and I don't think our diet is too strict that we are not allowing you to eat and all. We are asking you to eat healthy and of course tasty food. We have not got any complaint about the taste till now.
Yeah, taste is super.
Next,
At the same time, Devi.
30 days challenge program will be starting immediately after the session, or will it take some time? In
The
that
30
session,
days program, no, it will not start immediately. So it's not, recommended that you again join 30 days program with us. No, you can check with Vinny. So what else we can do? We have a lot of personal programs which we will be giving it for 30 days program participants. Because 30 days program will be the same thing. So it should be a new participant. So if you join again 30 days program, what happens is the diets will be same. Whatever we are giving diets will be same. It is not going to help you on a long because it will still you get stuck on that level. What do you?
അതെ, കാലത്ത് തന്നെ വീറ്റ് ബ്രെഡിന്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ കൂടെ പച്ചക്കറി കൂട്ടിയിട്ട് തിന്നാൻ പറ്റണില്ല കേട്ടാ. അപ്പൊ കുറച്ച് പനീറും കൂടിയിട്ട് അതിൽ ആഡ് ചെയ്ത് തിന്നട്ടെ.
No problem, no issues. So, David, to answer your question, so after this 30 days programs, we will tell you what are the programs available with us actually. So, we have personal programs also, and people who are coming into 30 days program, for them, we will give a great discounts in the personal programs actually. When I say great discounts, with the lower budget, we will give it actually. It's not that because our personal programs are little heavy, so it starts from minimum 5,000 rupees per month. That's how personal programs are. When I say personal program, now we are talking in the group for 1 hour. So we will be talking to them personally like this, on a 1 hour or 1.5 hour person like this, and we're helping them out. But for 30 days participants who are coming here and losing weight, actually, for them, we'll give it with a great discount so that you can afford and come into the program. So it's not that we want to help you after the 30 days program, we'll help you out. But we'll give you all those details once the 30 days program is over. So try to lose how much ever you can in the 30 days program, and the rest of the things you can take it to the person. So if you go with strictly in this program for in next 2 weeks, at least next 2 weeks, you can lose another 3 to 4 weeks. So 50% of job is done. Next 50% is you need to work on. So that you can come into a personal program and lose it and become. So that's as simple as it. We will tell you about it. We'll give you all the options what is available. So just get into, say why factor. Just say I was trying to tell you, I saw everybody is saying that now. So think about it. See, today, whatever you're doing today, if you're having a lot of challenges, you're thinking that, okay, nahi kar sakta, ye nahi kar sakta, wo nahi kar sakta. Going forward, if you're not going to maintain your health, what are the problems you can get in the future? So think about those things. I can give you my own example. These are some of the things which making me to take action on a health everyday basis. I tell you. So my father was a clean man. Clean man means no cigarette, no daru, no outside food, no freaking outside. He was like a completely clean man, means completely clean. Sense, every time he used to eat at home, no movies watching, no cigarette, nothing actually. 30 years back, he started with diabetes. 30 to 40 years back, actually. So he was probably in his 40s when he got diabetic. After diabetes, he got 5-time heart attack. In between, he had a kidney problem, and he was on. And before he passed away, he was on a dialysis. He was on dialysis for 2.5 to 3 years. Nearly 3 years, he was on dialysis, kidney dialysis. What has he done? He has not done anything. He has not done, any kind of freaking out, but still he has had all these problems actually. And I don't know whether you believe it or not. For my father, I used to spend nearly 50,000 rupees 1 month for his medical expenses. 50,000 rupees, not less. I'm telling 50,000 rupees just for his dialysis. I think you can go and check in the hospitals actually. So one sitting of dialysis is 3,000 rupees, I guess.
You know,
3,000
costly.
somewhere around, yeah, maybe like 10,000 rupees in a week, and 4 weeks will cost. And we were doing dialysis at home, and because we cannot travel to hospital and stuff like that, and insurance also was not paid by us then. Because if you do it at home, no. Only if you go to hospital, they tell you can pay. Otherwise, we don't pay. That's how the insurance company works. They will never used to pay, and we have to pay it from our pocket 50,000 rupees to take care of health. I'm not, telling that I was burdened because of that. I happy to give that money to him because he has taken care of us actually. But what I'm trying to tell you here is, don't get into that mode. Don't burden your family members because you're becoming unhealthy and stuff like that. And one more thing is, see, women have more capability than men when it comes to health. You will not get health issues, bigger health issues very often. As I said in one of the session, have you heard, women dying because of heart attack too much? Very few, right? But you can see men, so many people dying out of heart attack. Correct. Because women's body capability to heal itself is very high. But you should not take that as an advantage, saying that okay, women will not get too much of things. Right? Try to move it because your issues are more or small issues, but it is more harming issues actually. It will affect your own body very much. May not affect, you may not see outside, but it will affect your body. So take care of your body. That's a suggestion what I want to give you everybody. Then probably we'll end it. You're already like 12:14. In case if you don't have any queries, we will end it and we'll take it forward. Anybody have any queries, questions, anything?
Next month,
Ask.
Ramzan is going to start, Sam. How will I manage?
See, depends. See, 1 month and all, you cannot do. See, if it is very difficult for you to follow, the other diets and all, I would suggest go with your religious things. Don't worry about anything. So whatever you're eating, finish it off. Then come back after 1 month. Come back to this actually. But try to add more vegetables in your food also. Example, when in the morning when you, example, if you're creating a biryani for your family, making a biryani for your family. So you eat more chicken pieces from the biryani and add a little bit of vegetables. Maybe vegetables, maybe sorted vegetables, or maybe a cucumber salad, or maybe a beetroot carrot salad. Add them to it so that your digestion level is intact, rather than you eating only rice. And then evening also, what you do is avoid some of the oily items, and then
Yeah,
add
evening
salads
only
and stuff
most
like
of the oily items evening. Morning we'll have only roti and vegetables
that.
only.
Evening also try to avoid some of the oily items if you can. उतना ही or else see that's what I'm telling. So because if religiously when everybody is doing it, it's very difficult to avoid it. Just follow whatever you can, whatever you cannot, but be happy about your following. Don't get into the mind saying that okay, oh Ramzan aa gaya to mujhe problem ho gaya, what you don't get into that mode. Just happily tell God that God, whatever I'm following, whatever I'll follow it, please help me. That's it. The universe will automatically help you with everything. So you can continue it. After that you can come back to
Actually,
normal
we need
diets.
sugar. Since my husband is a doctor, he'll tell we need sugars. Whole day will be empty stomach.
Mhm.
So morning he will take sugar with curd.
Mhm.
So he'll tell me also to take, but I avoid.
You can take it. What is the problem? No issues.
Mm,
No,
okay.
see, that's what I'm telling. Add a little bit of vegetables also into vegetables and fruits into it. Avoid dry foods, avoid कर सकते हो. Sorry, fried items. Fried
Fine.
items if
Okay.
you can avoid, then you can avoid it. जैसे समोसा हो गया, वो चीजें सब avoid कर सकते हो, तो वो अच्छा है. Cooked food you can go for it. No issues. No? Fruits and vegetables and whatever you have. तो समोसा वगैरह avoid करिए तो भी at least 50% it will be good for you.
Okay. Inshallah, I'll try. Thank you.
Okay, chalo then. Thanks everybody for joining on time. So we'll short up by like 15 minutes. Anyways, it's good conversation with everybody. So in case if you guys have any problem or questions, ask us. Otherwise, we will go away. Okay, chalo. Thank you, everybody. Have a nice day.
Thank you and wish you the same.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.